everybody. Welcome to the Flick Stop.
What's up?
We're back.
Hey, get to see our faces now.
New York City to Florida. It's about to get real, people. It's about to get real.
It's getting real on the East Coast.
We, today on today's show, our first show back, we thought we'd play some catch-up, talk about some movie news, and talk about what we've seen, which is, for me, is like nothing. Because apparently when you're in New York, you don't have time to go to the movies, which is really sad.
I would think you would be at the movie theater like every week.
Yeah, well, no, that's what you think. But then when you're in the city and you're running around and you're doing a million things, all you keep thinking is like, how can I separate 3 hours as a chunk of time? I don't even understand how that's possible. Whereas in Florida, I used to like sleep at the theater all day.
Yeah. Well, we got Miss Hollywood over here.
Oh, stop it. Stop it.
Well, tell them you're doing a book, you're doing a documentary.
I am doing those things. I don't know what Hollywood is. There's no Hollywood. It's just, I don't know.
It's Hollywood.
So what's up, man? How you doing?
Very good. Good. Just chilling it, you know. Hot. It's hot.
Oh, my God. It's hot here, too.
Yeah, but is it like hot, like sun
yes,
hot, or
New
is
York
it like
is like a
hot?
steam bath. It's a steam bath.
Ugh.
You just are like stuck between buildings in a sauna with all your clothes glued to you and 1,000 other people as well.
Yeah. I mean, it was raining for like a whole week, and then now it's like sunny, but it's like that nasty hot sunny.
We got that rain, by the way.
Yeah.
It rained every day, and I was like, what the heck? I don't live in Florida, and it was Florida rain. It just followed me.
Came back to ya.
Oh. All right, let's dive into some movie news. Why don't we start with you, and then I'll tell you, I got some inside track cool stuff about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But let's start with you. You were talking about Chucky.
Well,
I love how you're following
some
Chucky.
photos
I think it's great.
of Chucky. Sorry if I cut you off just there. Got a little excited. Well, they were interviewing one of the girls from there, and she said that there was going to be a release date of September. But apparently the company said, no, we haven't decided that yet. So it still says it's set for the fall, which I would assume would be a September-October release.
Do we know if this is going to be like hokey comedy Chucky, or if it's going to be like serious Christopher Nolan Chucky?
I think it's back to the
like
original scary Chucky because they showed a picture of Chucky, which, in YouTube terms, we'll leave in the description box, a link. But,
I know, now that you can see us, everybody, we're like...
Nothing.
I just want everybody to know that now because you can see us, Nick was like, well, I got to get my hat on, and let me check my face, and what shirt am I wearing?
Before, it was like, yeah, I could just do this in my underwear. Now I have to, look presentable a little bit.
Everybody knows the truth. I just had to sit across the table from Nick in his underwear every week.
Sometimes no underwear.
All right, so it's serious Chucky.
It's serious Chucky. He doesn't have, the scars. It's back to the original, first Chucky, plain old Chucky.
Okay, that's good because plain old Chucky was the one that scared the living pants off me. I was sitting in my underwear because I couldn't keep my pants on because Chucky was scaring him. Well, that sounded wrong. That sounded dirty. But when she turns him over and there's no battery in there, that's a defining moment in horror films. I mean, that is one of the scariest moments ever. And then you cut to a decade later, and Chucky's sitting there with a blunt.
Yeah, right? What the hell was that about?
How come
they just totally took shit on that franchise.
I never know why horror films all of a sudden go there. All of a sudden, Freddy needs to be getting stoned, getting blazed, and eating heads on a pizza.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. But anyway, hopefully that comes out pretty soon. I'm looking forward to it.
Or like Blockbuster, Schmockbuster, Chucky.
Yeah. Chucky, Sucky, whatever. All right, let's move on.
What about Friday? You said there was something about Friday?
Friday the 13th, they're releasing a whole collection set, from part 1 to all the way down to the horrible remake.
You'll be in line for that.
Yeah, that movie sucked. All on Blu-ray. So that's coming out in September 13th, which is a Friday, which is pretty cool.
Right on.
And it looks like it's got a little book, Crystal Lake Camp Counselor badge that you would iron onto a shirt.
That's the good stuff.
Yeah, so starting price Amazon has it right now for $90. So
I guess it wouldn't
I
be
don't
safe
know.
for it to be sold with like a machete.
Oh, that would be awesome. But it looks like it's like in a steel book, and then they have like those little paper inserts like they've had in like the Star Wars box set and all that.
Oh, okay. I
I don't
gotcha.
know. Well, those things are a pain in the ass to get those out. They're like seriously like the
Like
opening's big enough
NASA
just for the
packaging.
DVDs, not big enough for your fingers or anything.
We always laugh because we say that the things that are actually the toughest, although DVDs wouldn't be it, but the things that are the toughest have like paper tissue as a packaging, like a light bulb, where batteries, like what's going to happen to a battery, is like some kind of NASA packaging that you're tearing your arms open as you're trying to open it. I guess
Oh no.
DVDs are fragile, whatever. I dig it.
Yeah. And one more horror film. As you know, I've been a fan of Black Devil Doll for a while
Oh
now.
my god, this movie.
If you haven't seen it, I'd recommend it if it's a funny
It's something.
get your friends together kind of a movie.
With some beers. Very
Um,
specific friends.
Well, Sean Lewis, who's the creator, reached out to everyone on Facebook, asking us Facebookers, I guess you would call that, to kind of promote Black Devil Doll 2, which is trying to raise money through Indigo. Is that the website?
Indiegogo? Yeah.
So he offered, if we helped, he'd give us a free T-shirt. You know, we'd have to put like a banner on our Facebook. So if you guys go, if you're interested, I know I was, go to Facebook, look up Black Devil Doll. He has his own Facebook page. And I guess you would see the original post, and you can email him, and he'll give all the details. So,
Oh, you guys don't even know what you're in for if you don't know what Black Devil Doll is.
well, let's put the trailer down there
Oh
because
my god.
you can explain Black Devil Doll, and it's not. You have to watch the
It's
trailer.
one of those films that has like the cult following of a very specific. I mean, it's so out there.
Yeah,
so
it's
out
pretty
there.
funny. I
It's
love
pretty
that film.
funny. So I met, or rather, one of the women is in the musical that I'm filming a documentary about. Her girlfriend works in the art department on like everything, like everything. I guess Men in Black was her first big gig, but ever since then, like last fall, she was on Noah. Right now, she's on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh,
Yeah.
Insider.
And so we were chatting, and I was like, well, how much of it is CGI? And, just kind of picking her brain. And she said a lot of it was, like, legit. Like, they were on rooftops, and they were filming in the streets. There's a lot of, like, CGI. But I said, here's the true test. Did you ever film in the sewers? Like, legit sewers? And she said yes. They spent a day in the sewers. So as much as we're like, bae, props to actually enter the sewers. Although we were all debating that it must be like the cleanest part of the sewers, like right when you enter the sewers. Yeah. They weren't like really in the sewers, but apparently they did enter the New York sewers for real to film a bit of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So
okay,
a little bit okay stuff.
That's
if you have
good
any
insider.
questions, people ask me questions. Nick, you can ask me questions, and I will ask her. We could try to get some insider knowledge on this.
Yeah.
I don't know what, though. We'll have
why
to
don't
think of
people
it.
do a video response on?
Yeah, video response or in the comments section below. Ask any questions you have about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I will go to an inside woo man.
V did the
out.
point. As you guys know, we're moving to YouTube, I think, full time because since V left, it's a little hard for us to film face to face. So this will give you an opportunity to see us. We can reach out to a bigger audience.
We really just miss each other.
But you can also, I guess V says that we're going to also put the audio back up on iTunes.
We'll still be on iTunes, yeah.
So if you don't have, I don't know, what, 30, 40 minutes we're going to be videoing, you can always listen to it.
All right, let's continue.
Go for it.
Let's talk about, TMNT. That's what we just talked about. Let's talk about what we've seen. I don't know. I haven't seen any movies. As I mentioned, it's really hard to see a freaking movie just because I've been really busy. And in New York, you're like constantly on the go, go, go. And I'm not going to lie, though. I am now in like fiending. Like I'm like, movie. Like I got to run to the movie theater and just live in it for a day.
You need to.
There's no excuse. But you've seen a couple movies. The only
I
thing,
did. I did.
All right, the only thing I've seen is The Great Gatsby, which you have not seen.
No, because I heard it was horrible.
What did anybody tell you why they thought it was horrible?
I didn't hear it from, and I just heard it from online. Like people didn't like it, not from anyone I know.
I liked it, but if you go in there knowing Baz Luhrmann and his style, and like you go in there thinking about Romeo and Juliet, and Moulin Rouge, and that's totally what it is. Leo DiCaprio was awesome.
Yeah,
everybody was awesome in that movie except for Tobey Maguire.
Well, has he ever been good in anything?
I don't know. That is questionable. He really took me out. Every time he was talking, I was like, meh, meh. But every time it was him gone and we were just with, like, the characters living their life, oh, I thought it was amazing. I really did. I really dug it. And it was so beautiful.
Oh.
Like, it was a true artistic choice film. One of those things where you're like, I mean, it's a total out there style, and some things are questionable, like hokiness of, like, handwriting as a graphic on the, on the screen, and like weird kind of that kind of outlandish, overbright, overcomplicated, madness is totally Baz Luhrmann. So I dug it. I thought it was pretty. I had a great time. When I walked out, I was like, wow, that was really good. So I may be completely on the outs with the internet critic community, but it's nice once in a while to see a film that has like a voice. Because you see like big Hollywood films and they all look the same, which is fine because it's all about the story, which is kind of cool. But I dug it. I would suggest see it, but you said you're gonna wait for the video or like the 2 a.m. HBO.
I might as well at this point because I'm already behind in my.
I don't even know if it's still out. Yeah. Oh, I haven't. I looked at Fandango the other day, and I not only had not seen any of the movies, but I wanted to see almost every movie that was out.
Yeah.
I was like, what? All right, talk to me about what you've seen, because you've seen some of the ones that I want to see.
Well, I did see a early screening of The Internship. Actually saw it like 2-3 weeks before it actually came out.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, they were like giving out free tickets to that movie like nothing. Yeah, I guess they knew it was that bad.
Yeah, I was going to say, was it bad?
That was horrible.
Oh, I just want to see, because I want to see like behind the scenes of Google. I just want to see like how Google works.
It was cool. I mean, they did have maybe there's like a few funny scenes, but other than that, it was just dragged on. Like it went too fast. Like there was no character development. Will Ferrell appeared in the film for like a good couple minutes, but like just because he could be in it.
I didn't even know he was in the movie. I didn't even know.
He played a very small role. It was like a cameo almost.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Like, I don't like Owen Wilson. He's not funny. And Vince Vaughn just plays the same character every movie he's in.
See, Owen Wilson is more consistently funny to me than Vince Vaughn.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn just screams a lot.
Yeah.
And expects people to laugh.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, I walked out, and there's a woman outside, or a man sometimes, that wanted to know your thoughts on the movie. I don't know why, because I guess it's still a little too late for an editing, but oh, hello.
Dun-na, dun-na. There's that cat.
Random cat. Okay.
Go ahead. So there's somebody.
Anyway. What did you think of The Internship, Kitty?
All right. So yeah, tell me. So a random woman came out and said,
she's outside. She's like, thoughts, anyone, thoughts? And I was like, oh, it sucked, or it was horrible, or something. And I was the first one that said something, and she seemed pretty surprised. She was like,
that you didn't like it.
Well, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
And then I saw Before Midnight.
Yes, and what did you think of that?
Amazing.
I need to see it. It's here.
It's sad. Well, the thing is, it's not doing well in the box office.
It's because nobody knows.
Nobody knows. I know.
Nobody knows. Yeah.
Because the first two were never released that wide. It was like more of an art house, kind of a local theater, mom and pop chain that filmed these.
Yeah.
So, we went to I went to one in Coral Gables, and it was sold out. Like, it was crazy. But now I just read that there's not doing well. They just released it on a wider area Friday, and it's not doing well, apparently.
That's a bummer.
Even though I was checking out showtimes here, and the 2 o'clock show was sold out.
Uh,
So I mean,
that's awesome.
It's sold out.
Well, that's because it's an older crowd, probably.
Yeah, but oh my god, it was so good. If you've never seen it, go see it. It's very, I don't know, it's like one of those movies that you have to either like or you hate.
Okay.
It's like, because it's like you're like the fly on the wall, kind of like what they say.
I gotcha.
So, they talk a lot, obviously.
I love those movies. I just love that your description of it is like, it's one of those movies where they talk a lot.
It is.
There isn't an explosion every 30 seconds, but just goes to show
like,
that, like, movies these days, people talk too little.
There's no, like, car chases and bank robberies or anything.
It's good.
The third one actually deals with, like, the reality of the romance. Like, they've been together for, how long, and, they're starting to have their problems, they're fighting, and it's just... It came really, like towards the end, it came all together. It was so cool.
Love when movies do that.
I definitely recommend Before Midnight. I mean, you obviously need to see the first two, I think, to appreciate the third.
To understand it. Yeah.
And I'm assuming this is the final one because it kind of ended that way.
Isn't it kind of the third phase of their relationship? Isn't that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the first one, it was like the Hollywood romance, like, I meet this girl and now I'm in love with her and blah, blah, blah. The second one dealt with a little bit like that, but it was more like regret, like, I wish I was with you, blah, blah, blah. And now the third one is like, I'm fucking sick of you. Like, like this whole romantic fairy tale shit is not real, and it was so good. I don't know, I loved it.
Right on. I gotta check it out.
I'd definitely check it out. I would check it out. I would check it out again. I would go see it again.
I'll see it. What else have you seen?
And then I saw Now You See Me, which...
I want to see that.
Quick review, Blue. It was all right. Like, it had its moments, but it was just... I don't know.
Was it fun? Did you have a good time? Seems like it would just be fun.
It was. It was fun. Yeah. I mean, besides the lady behind me giving me a commentary on everything she was saying or thinking or feeling.
Yeah.
And other than that, it was good.
All right.
Like, it's one of those people that try to predict what the character's going to say. Like, it's, And she's like, a dog, a cat, a muffin. And then it's like, a lemon. And she's like, oh. But like, this whole time, this woman's just like yakking in my ear. I just want to turn on and like, shut up. Like, literally, shut up.
That sucks.
I'm done.
That's okay. I'm with you.
See, now you can see my facial expression.
I know, I love it. I think this is what's really going to benefit this show. It's going to be finally seeing, like, the impressions and how your face plays with them. I think it's great.
Oh, God.
Oh, there's that noise, too. People are now going to hear the noise of your dog playing with the squeaky toy, which used to not be big. Just so everybody knows, my mic situation isn't working, but I did just figure out what's wrong. So our next show will have far better sound quality on my end, but Nick is showing off a fancy new microphone. So now he's upstaging me. I dig it.
I'm rocking the Blue, the Snowball. Bye-bye.
Ah, that's so cool looking.
Yeah, it's really cool. I feel like one of those old, like, 40s radio DJs.
1920s. I don't even need to say words. It's just like,
the Hollywood News today,
yeah.
Ron Brando just signed onto a new flicking picture.
Oh, all right. So neither of us have seen Man of Steel.
Well,
I've heard terrible things about it. It's going to make its money, though.
I don't know. Like, I want to see it, but it's kind of like I'm not in a rush anymore.
Neither am I. I thought yeah, no.
Well, not only are the critics not really liking it, but the people that are reviewing it online, they like it, but they don't love it. It's like they can't get Superman right. I don't know why.
I think they should stop trying, to be honest. They should just stop trying.
Maybe he's too... Well, because Batman's more real. He's a real person, like a real guy, and he just, he doesn't have really superpowers.
Right.
But with Superman, it's like he has to, he flies, he sees through things like walls and craps, and...
I think it's a Christopher Reeves thing. I think it's an actor thing. Like the Home Alone without Macaulay Culkin doesn't work. I think Superman might be one of the few franchises that just can't find someone who's Superman. Well, as much as the original.
People love it. I mean, it made like what $130 million this weekend.
I don't know if it's because people love it or everybody just feels like it's required. Like we're all like Superman's out. Oh, we all have to see it. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, it's gonna make like 125 million or something, or I don't know what in the weekend. I don't.
Well, now there's already word that Man of Steel 2 might be coming out next year.
What? How can they turn it around
Justice
that fast?
League will be out 2015.
Well, yeah, this was the test for Justice League. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, obviously it made a lot of money, so.
People will if you build it, if you shoot it, Superman. If you Superman it, they will come. That's pretty much what happened.
And I also forgot to mention a little Star Wars news. Oh,
snap. What's up?
For you theme park fans out there, Star Wars Land is coming to Disney World here in Orlando by 2018.
Like a whole separate park? Or like it'll be like...
Yeah, like, there's Fantasyland, blah, blah, blah land. Now there's going to be a Star Wars Land, but it's going to be at the Hollywood.
Well, they have Star Tours. They have that whole section. It's just going to be expanded.
Obviously, they're going to make it a lot bigger, I'm assuming.
I'm pretty psyched about this whole Star Wars resurgence. I think it's...
Yeah. I think what they're going to do is get rid of that whole backlot tour.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, who goes to that
anymore, I do.
The only reason I go see is to see the starship from Flight of the Navigator.
I do. That's why I go there, yeah.
And it's, like, rotting and, like... Ba-bam! Check it out. Wearing the hat.
What?
Compliance.
So no, you're right. Well,
2018.
They've cut into that backlot tour anyways for that stunt show with the cars.
Yeah, they can get rid of all that.
They're not getting rid of that stunt show. People like line up for that thing. But I don't know.
Well, it should be coming out towards the. Well, I guess episode 8 will be coming out around that time.
Okay.
Episode 7 comes out in 2015.
All right.
I think. So.
It's gonna be good.
Yeah, hopefully.
What's left this summer? Any other movies that are big?
I want to see. Well, this is the end. That's out right now.
I want to see that.
I want to check out The Heat with Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
Because I don't know, she's been really funny lately.
Oh my god.
I do want to see The Bling Ring.
True. So do I. It's only in like 2 theaters here in New York right now. But
yeah, it's not down here at all yet. I guess it releases like next weekend.
Okay.
So I definitely want to check that out. I don't know. I don't know what else is really coming out. I mean, there's that World War Z kind of a thing, but I don't know. I'm not really into that.
Terrible. Yeah.
Wolverine looks horrible.
Yeah. I haven't seen a trailer.
I saw the trailer and I want to fall asleep.
Can I say something mean? I'm totally glad that After Earth bombed.
Good.
I just felt like you can't... I don't not like Will Smith, but I feel like you can't just buy a movie for your kid. Like, I'm jumping on that train that everybody's on, where you're just like... Because I heard Jaden's terrible. Like, people were just like, this is horrible. And it's not against M. Night. I like M. Night. It was just a matter of feeling like this entitlement. I felt like Will Smith's like, well, I feel like making this, and we're going to make this with my kid, and it's going to be a hit because I'm Will Smith. And then it was like his biggest bomb in 20 years. And there was just part of me that felt like there wasn't legitimacy in that movie. It was just trying to, I don't know.
Well, I haven't seen it, but I heard like Will Smith hired M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, to make it. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And it's like, I guess maybe this was like his gift to his son. Like, hey, you want to be in a movie? Let me, since someone would hire you, let me pay for one.
Well, you heard his other kid rejected doing Annie. He was making Annie for Willow to star in, and she was like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
So they're still going to make it, because like Jay-Z's doing the soundtrack and all this stuff. Yeah. But she's not going to star in it. Yeah.
Well, they just said someone else was in part of that, too. I can't remember. They just announced
Jamie
another person.
Foxx. I think he's going to be Daddy Warbucks. Right?
Yeah, but it was like it was like a white woman. Like, I want to say Sandra Bullock, but I could be wrong.
Sandra Bullock. We'll just insert Sandra Bullock into every story. I want to see Gravity. Yeah. I'm into that.
Yeah, it was Sandra Bullock because she's in talks with to play Miss Hannigan.
What?
Sandra be Miss Hannigan? Leaping lizards.
Right. Right on.
The Manny.
Oh,
So yeah, that's interesting.
So
but
yeah,
I just looked at the release thing. I don't see anything else really.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that weird? Like it's only June.
Like Superman was it. That was it.
That was the big summer shebang.
Well, because in July you've got like Grown Ups 2, you've got Despicable Me 2. It's like sequels.
Yeah.
The Smurfs 2. God help us.
So basically, we should just start our countdown to the Hunger Games. That's basically what needs to happen.
Pretty much, because in September there's nothing. I mean, they're re-releasing The Wizard of Oz in IMAX.
That's cool.
And 3D because of the anniversary's coming up.
Okay.
October, Carrie's coming out in October, which should have been in the summer, but they changed it, the bastards.
That'll be scary.
Yeah,
even though I don't think they should have redone it, but I still will see it.
So I guess, Hunger Games is next.
Boom.
Bam! And anything else we see along the way?
Yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of indie flicks up here. Now that I'm in a city that has independent movie theaters, there's all these movies that I want to see. Like the big movie right now in the city is Frances Ha, which I need to see. It's a Greta Gerwig pick that's supposed to be amazing. So I keep seeing, all of a sudden I'm like in art house land, which I have to be careful with the flick stops. I can't be like, well, I went to see Stuck in a Bucket, and it was 2 hours of a man stuck in a bucket.
Well, maybe there's people out there that like want to see Stuck in the Bucket.
Oh, I'm going to make Stuck in the Bucket. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Did you hear about Tilda Swinton? Tilda Swinton in the MoMA here in New York was like taking a nap in a glass box. It was like an exhibit in the MoMA. Was Tilda Swinton in a box sleeping? Like the real Tilda Swinton. So you could like walk up and just watch her nap in a box.
Who doesn't want to see that?
I know. Seriously. Oh, all right.
Well, I'm dried up here.
Yeah. So here's the deal, guys. We're going to start doing this every week. You're going to see our beautiful faces. And we will start our top 5 again next week. And everything will be a little more organized next week. I will sound better. I think this is like completely a false prop mic right now at this point. I think I'm just recording into the abyss. But you sound fabulous. Well, it was a good first run
just to like show you what we're going to be doing now.
Yeah, and we're going to try to do some interactive video things that'll be fun. Because since you're seeing us, I feel like if we're talking about a Blu-ray or if you buy a Blu-ray, Nick's going to go grab it and show it.
Bam.
Right?
Yeah.
I just gave you an excuse to go buy Blu-rays. That probably wasn't a good idea.
Oh, that would go well with the wife.
Yeah. Well, this was fun. That was a blast. Yep. I'm so excited to see you. I'm so excited we're doing this again.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other, YouTubers. We haven't seen each other since she moved, which was like, almost 2 months ago?
Yeah.
That's how long it's been.
It's like we went on summer hiatus, even though we're still in summer. All right, well, I guess that's it. I'm V.
And I'm Nick.
And guess what?
You just been flicked.
Bing.
Booyah.